Eli Lilly and Company is an American pharmaceutical company headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana, with offices in 18 countries. Its products are sold in approximately 125 countries. The company was founded in 1876 by, and named after, Col. Eli Lilly, a pharmaceutical chemist and veteran of the American Civil War. Lilly's notable achievements include being the first company to mass-produce the polio vaccine, developed by Jonas Salk, and insulin. It was one of the first pharmaceutical companies to produce human insulin using recombinant DNA, including Humulin. Lilly is currently the largest manufacturer of psychiatric medications and produces Prozac and Zyprexa. The company is ranked 123rd on the 2019 Fortune 500. It is ranked 221st on the Forbes Global 2000 list of the largest public companies in the world and 252nd on the Forbes list of America's best employers. Eli Lilly is a full member of the Pharmaceutical Research and Manufacturers of America and the European Federation of Pharmaceutical Industries and Associations. As of 1997, it was the largest corporation and the largest charitable benefactor in Indiana. The company's founder was Colonel Eli Lilly, a pharmaceutical chemist and Union Army veteran of the American Civil War. Lilly served as the company president until his death in 1898. In 1869, after working for drugstores in Indiana, Lilly became a partner in a Paris, Illinois, drugstore with James W. Binford. In 1873, Lilly left the partnership with Binford and returned to Indianapolis. In 1874, Lilly partnered with John F. Johnston and opened a drug manufacturing operation called Johnston & Lilly, but dissolved the partnership in 1876. Lilly used his share of the assets to open his own pharmaceutical manufacturing business in Indianapolis in May 1876. His new business venture became Eli Lilly and Company. On May 10, 1876, Lilly opened his own laboratory in Indianapolis, where he began to manufacture medicinal drugs. The sign outside, above the shop's door, read, Eli Lilly, Chemist. Lilly began his manufacturing venture with 3 employees including Lilly's son, Hosea. One of the first medicines that Lilly produced was quinine, a drug used to treat malaria. By the end of 1876, sales reached $4,470. By 1879, the company had grown to $48,000. In 1878, Lilly hired his brother, James, as his first full-time salesman, and the subsequent sales team marketed the company's drugs nationally. The company moved from Pearl Street to larger quarters at 36 South Meridian Street. In 1881, the company moved to its headquarters in Indianapolis's South Side industrial area. Lilly later purchased additional facilities for research and production. Lilly's first innovation was gelatin coating for pills and capsules. The company's other early innovations included fruit flavorings and sugar-coated pills, which made the medicines easier to swallow. In 1881, Lilly formally incorporated the business as Eli Lilly and Company, elected a board of directors, and issued stock to family members and close associates. Colonel Lilly's only son, Hosea, a pharmaceutical chemist, graduated from the Philadelphia College of Pharmacy in 1882, and joined the family business as a superintendent of its laboratory after college. J.K. became company president in 1898. In 1883, the company contracted to mix and sell Succus Alteron, its first widely successful product and one its best sellers. The product was marketed as a blood purifier and as a treatment for syphilis, some types of rheumatism, and skin diseases such as eczema and psoriasis. Sales from this product provided funds for Lilly to expand its manufacturing and research facilities. By the late 1880s, Colonel Lilly was one of the Indianapolis area's leading businessmen, whose company had more than 100 employees and had $200,000 in annual sales. As the Lilly Company grew, other businesses set up operations near the plant on Indianapolis's near South Side. The area developed into one of the city's major business and industrial hubs. Lilly's production, manufacturing, research, and administrative operations in Indianapolis eventually occupied a complex of more than 24 buildings covering a 15-block area, as well as production plants along Kentucky Avenue. Around 1890, Colonel Lilly turned over the day-to-day management of the business to his son, J.K., who ran the company for 34 years. Although the 1890s were a tumultuous decade economically, the company flourished and came out stronger than ever. In 1894, Lilly purchased a manufacturing plant to be used solely for creating capsules. The company also made several technological advances in the manufacturing process, including automating its capsule production. Over the next few years, the company annually created tens of millions of capsules and pills. Until the turn of the century, Lilly operated in Indianapolis and the surrounding area as many other pharmaceutical businesses did. Manufacturing and say,